Point.
Question is this. I went to see the picture Khane Khuda. There was a session of 3 days. So people, Haji Sahab jo the, they were wearing sandalwoods. And then beside that, not eating any as a non-veg food. No haircut, nothing, a complete brahmachari or sannyasi. When the picture was over, I asked them, what is this? Those 3 days complete renunciation, sannyasi or brahmachari, what reply they gave? He said, खाने खुदा था. मैंने कहा मुसलमान भाइयों सारा संसार खाने खुदा नहीं है, वही खाना खुदा है. 3 दिन आप रखते हो.
भाई साहब से क्वेश्चन जरा, भाई साहब हमारे चीफ गेस्ट को और हमारे स्पीकर को जानना. प्लीज पुट फॉरवर्ड योर क्वेश्चन.
सारा संसार खाने खुदा है. Please reply to me that those 3 days they were offering is Khane Khuda. What about the whole world is Khane Khuda? Why the killing should not be stopped everywhere, especially in India? This is my question.
Requested the person to ask a question out of turn. I am willing to answer. I am willing to answer. If chairman says no, then I will. It's a very good question.
Yes.
It's a very good question. It will not create problems. I believe though you all are vegetarians out here, we aren't that violent. It won't create problems, I take guarantee. I will not say something that will create violence. Yes, I know there are non-veg and veg meats in Ahmedabad and Gujarat and there were riots and all. Here, as far as I am concerned, I speak logical, then nothing happened. The brother asked a very good question. He said that he had seen pilgrims going and for 3 days they didn't have meat. They didn't have meat. It's on Islam. It's on Islam.
Why Islam allows like this? No, he's asked a question
You're
on
asking
Islam.
a question on Islam.
No, but that's non-veg.
You're not asking on Jainism. What is the problem? Are you so much afraid that the answer will make him a non-veg? He will yet be a veg. No problem. I don't want you to become a non-veg. The brother asked a very good question that why there don't you have non-veg? It's a misinformation. I have been for Hajj several times. Whoever told you a lie that we don't have non-veg. The rule out there is that in that sacred part, at that time, you cannot kill any animal for hunting. At that time only. But not eating non-veg. I have gone there. I eat non-veg. Who says you can't eat non-veg? Yes, we are dressed up in 2 pieces of unsewn cloth. You know why? You know why? Because it's the biggest annual gathering in the world. People come from America, from Canada, from India, from Pakistan, from Indonesia, all dressed up in 2 pieces of unsewn cloth. Identical. You cannot make out the person next to you whether a king or a pauper. For universal brotherhood. Not theoretical, practical. Universal brotherhood. When we offer salah shoulder to shoulder. We eat food, we eat together. We eat even non-veg. Where you got this from, I don't know. Whoever told you, whether Muslim or non-Muslim, he has told you total falsehood. I am telling you. I have been for Hajj several times. I have been for Umrah. It's totally wrong. And for universal brotherhood, everyone comes there. So that you can make out people from various parts of the world. We have to be one brotherhood. Islamic brotherhood is that all human beings are brothers. And Muslims are brothers in faith.
My question is to Mr. Dr. Zakir Naik. Is the non-vegetarian food is the only reason for the heart disease?
The brother asked a very good question. That is non-veg the only reason for the heart disease? And this was spoken by Mr. Zaveri. That flesh, animal flesh, chicken, mutton, beef causes heart disease. It can cause. He is right. And he further said, there is not a single vegetable source which contains cholesterol. If you tell that to any doctor, not the ideological vegetarian, they'll agree. Heart disease is caused when the diet contains more fat and more cholesterol, irrespective whether it is veg or non-veg. Irrespective. Non-veg foods do contain high cholesterol, but even vegetable foods, groundnut oil, cashew nut, coconut, ghee, butter, all this, even a common housewife knows. You know why? There are ads in the media. Have Saffola oil, will not cause heart disease. Indicating the other oils cause heart disease. Simple. You don't have to be a doctor. It's a blatant 100% falsehood. I being a medical doctor, I challenge Mr. Rashmi Adha to answer, does butter contain fat or not? And the doctors do tell the people suffering from heart disease, don't have fat, don't have butter, don't have groundnut oil, don't have cashew nut oil. So where did he get this idea from? From these books. This book he gave to me. Correct? This book you gave to my brother. Who gave? Mr. Salesha. Mr. Salesha gave this book. In this book also it is mentioned the same thing, that there is no cholesterol in vegetables. I am sorry if I thought, because the first time I am meeting Mr. Zaveri here, if he didn't give these books, I apologize. But one thing, that all these books are published by Jain organizations and distributed in Bombay, cheap. Yes, I'm not blaming. I don't want to hurt anyone's feeling.
Let us not have a dialogue across this thing.
I'm not going to hurt anyone's feeling. I'm sorry, I didn't want to say that, but I was compelled. I don't want. If it's not, you said not written by Jain, it's not written.
No, you said, Dr. Zakir, that I should reply.
You will have a chance in your question answer time.
Sir, I'll allow you time, in your time you can respond back. No, I'll allow you to respond back, anything you want in your time.
And now request the chairman to give me half minute more, I was disturbed. Half minute more.
No, he's too smart, we'll not give him half minute more.
See, because so many allegations, egg. He told egg is the cause. Egg does contain cholesterol. It's rich in cholesterol. But it's not the major cause. Today's research and medical books also say that the cholesterol in the egg is not the major villain. It is the saturated fat in which you fry the egg. Butter, ghee, lard, which is the main villain. If you don't have this frying in ghee, butter, there are less chances of having ischemic heart disease by egg. And today, amongst the population, 2/3 of the population are non-responders to cholesterol. The moment there's high intake of cholesterol, like taking egg, the liver immediately cuts its own production. And the level that reaches the blood is the same. There are 1/3 people who are responders to cholesterol. They have a problem. They should abstain from yolk of the egg. Otherwise, even if you have 1 or 2 eggs a day, you will not have heart diseases. And if you have it with bacon, with pork, then the problem. If you fry in ghee, you'll have a problem. If you fry in groundnut oil, you'll have a problem. Causing baldness. I don't want to give examples. Even if you check here, there are many people who are bald. There are great philosophers who are bald. I don't want to take their names, I don't want to hurt your feelings. So this thing is just a research which is based on illogical assumption. A research should be practical. And the associate factor for heart disease is also alcohol as well as smoking. These two are also one of the associate causes for heart diseases. Yes, in America, heart diseases are more non-veg because they are fats. Quran says don't have an excess, this problem will be solved. Secondly, the vegetarians of America, they are fluent. It's a vogue to be a vegetarian because to buy veg food is expensive. If you turn Mercedes car, you have status. If you have veg food, it is status there. About 3 to 7% are vegetarian in America. Less than 1% are pure vegetarian. Less than 1%. Because they are fluent and they are rich, they take more care of hygiene. And many vegetarian ideologically, also, like even Mr. Rashmi Zaveri may agree, that alcohol is prohibited, smoking is prohibited. Because of associated factors, the case of heart disease in vegetarian is less. But anyone who has food which is rich in cholesterol or fat, irrespective whether it is veg or non-veg, he will have heart disease. To prevent it, follow the guidance in the Quran, in Surah Adha, chapter number 20, verse number 81, that do not commit excesses. That reminds me of a story. In school we had learned that there was a religious priest who ate excessive food and he had 64 laddus, and when he came back his wife said that why don't you have Furan Chutki, some digestive. So he says, अरे बावली अकल नाई बन के 6 बच्चों की माता, अगर चूरन चुटकी के लिए जगह होती तो मैं 2 लड्डू और ना भोग लेता.
Request to Dr. Zakir, I have all the answers of all your 20 questions, but that will not allow. Kindly give me chance. Any time you will get the logical answers of all the 20 questions. Number 1. Now, all the religions they follow the God. God is Almighty. Now that means one should follow His rules also. Now what is given by the God? The rules formed up by the God एक सीधी सी बात है कि जब भगवान ने हमें जन्म दिया है तो उन्होंने हमारे लिए कुछ
Sir,
व्यवस्था भी की है.
sir,
I'm not
your
giving you lecture. I'm not
See,
giving.
I would apply the same rule I applied to the last
Give me
speaker.
1 minute.
Put your question in 5 sentences. Assume Dr. Zakir and Mr. Zaveri know the background. Ask your question. 6 sentences,
I'm
please.
asking you the question only. तो भगवान ने हमारे लिए जो भी कुछ दिया है उन्होंने कुछ रूल फॉर्म करके दिए हैं. जैसे कि हमारे लिए सबसे इसेंशियल बात है हवा की. प्लेंटी ऑफ हवा इज अवेलेबल, अबंडेंट हवा इज अवेलेबल. उसके बाद पानी रहता है, पानी वेयर एवर यू गो पानी इज अवेलेबल. Now, another thing is food, which I am coming to the question. The food, Bhagwan has given us the food also. कश्मीर में है, हमारे लिए कश्मीर में है, इलाके के मुताबिक दिया है. कश्मीर में है हमारे लिए आलमंड्स दिए हैं, काजू दिए हैं, बादाम दिए हैं, पिस्ते दिए हैं, जहाँ के वहाँ जरूरी है. 1 सेकंड. राजस्थान में जाओ, आपको वहाँ वो टेम्परेचर के मुताबिक आपको खरबूजा मिलेगा, तरबूजा मिलेगा. यहाँ हमारे लिए 1 सेकंड क्वेश्चन आई एम टेलिंग यू. यहाँ हमारे लिए हलवा बना के केले पे ऊपर रख दिया और whatever easily is available he has given is plenty. Now whatever he has given is plenty is cheaper, and whatever he says no it is not to be taken or it is restricted should be he has made it costly. So are we following the rule of the God?
Sir, what is your question on this topic?
Very
He has
good.
understood it. Okay.
I've understood the question. Very long question. Very good question. See, I'm in the field, I can make out the question. I'm in the field. Regarding the first part, that you can answer all 20 points. I have got various students in this field. I'll ask one of my students to have a dialogue at IRF. If you want, anytime, which date? Next Sunday. Next Sunday. Not me, my student. Next Sunday.
I can answer to anybody.
Next Sunday.
Anybody.
Next Sunday?
Anybody.
Okay, done. Next Sunday you're invited. What's your name? Brother, your name?
Everything will be given.
Mr. Bade will come to IRF at 10:30. Fine. 10:30 morning. Sunday. Same format here, and my student will debate. Anyone. Same topic. His question, that God has provided air, right, water, everything easily available. So why go for things which are uneasily available and costly? Very good question. That you have to point out to Mr. Zaveri. He is telling that vegetables should be transported to Arctic Circle. Vegetables should be transported to deserts. Tell him, I didn't say that. I am saying if vegetable is available, have vegetable. If animal is available, have the lawful animal. You have to pose that question to him, not to me. Point number 1. You should have easily available food as long as it is lawful. We should have expensive food, you told me. It's like I telling a rich person, why are you living in Nariman Point? You know, 1 square feet of land, apartment, Nariman Point, costs 25,000 rupees. Come to Mira Road, only 1,000 rupees per square feet. When the rich man can afford to pay money to buy a good flat, why are you preventing a rich man to buy good food? And non-veg food, in protein, in iron, in various ways, medically, it is superior, it's of higher quality. So if rich man can afford it, why are you stopping? If you can't afford, have vegetables. I'm not stopping you. Hope that answers the question.
This is regarding, since Dr. Zakir is a scientist and a doctor himself, so I would like him to enlighten me on the 15 years of clinical trial on...
I didn't get the question, sir. Can you repeat the question?
15 years of clinical trial at the National Cancer Research Institute at Maryland in USA on this red meat. Red meat causes cancer and all those things. Is it possible for him to enlighten me on this? Thank you.
It's a very good question. The sister said out of 15 years of research in some cancer hospital. Research, again, not fact. There's a difference between research and fact. But I agree with that research also. I've read that research. Whether from cancer hospital or which hospital which she is referring to, I've read several research that it does cause cancer of the colon. Excessive eating of non-veg causes cancer of colon if it doesn't contain diet rich in fiber. If the diet is rich in fiber, however much meat you have, it will not cause cancer. If it's combined with excessive eating of non-veg and lack of fibrous diet, you know, veg food you eat, it can't be digested because the cellulose can't be digested, it remains as fibers, which helps in the motility. Excessive eating of non-veg with not eating fibrous diet causes cancer of colon. But if you have the proper combination, everyone having red meat doesn't have cancer. Excessive eating Quran says it is haram. So they are going against the Quran. They are bound to get diseased. That doesn't mean non-veg should be prohibited. It should be said excessive eating of non-veg should be prohibited. Hope that answers the question. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillah rabbil alamin.
Dr. Zakir Naik mentioned in his speech, he tried to quote authorities alternative to Dr. Dean Arnish. Dr. Dean Arnish has been a pioneer in the field of research on reversal of heart diseases, and he has now come to be acclaimed as an authority. His contribution to the field has been recognized by the President of United States by appointing him as an advisor to advise Americans on health matters. It is at the instance of Dr. Arnish that now it has been incorporated in the authoritative medical textbooks that heart disease can be reversed through the diet which has been practiced and preached by Dr. Arnish. And this particular diet consists exclusively of vegetarian food. Now I would like to know from Dr. Zakir Naik, when he has quoted alternative authorities, what he has to say about Dr. Dean Arnish's research, which has cured thousands of patients of coronary disease without bypass surgery.
Brother asked a very good question, very relevant question, to the point. That what do I have to speak about Dr. Arnish, who is very famous, and he has said that the heart disease can be reversed by food which is only vegetarian food. I agree. Does it make non-veg food prohibited? Do you know diabetes mellitus? Brother, diabetes mellitus, you don't require Dr. Arnish to say if a person is suffering from diabetes, severe diabetes mellitus, if he doesn't take non-veg treatment of insulin produced by bovine, by pancreas of cow or of pig or human being, he will die. So if a non-veg food can cure diabetes mellitus, that doesn't make veg food prohibited. I agree with Dr. Arnish. It proves that heart diseases can be prevented or cured by veg diet. I agree. But what Mr. Rashmi Zaveri said, Dr. Arnish said, it should be prohibited as a general rule. For heart patient, I agree. People may differ. Many doctors may differ. I agree. But to say because it cures heart disease, non-veg should be prohibited as a general rule, then why isn't America banning non-veg food? Advisor to American government. Why doesn't the government take the advice of Dr. Arnish and stop non-veg food? Why? What his research is, if his authority, he is right. But to quote the authority and then say he banned it, I doubt whether Dr. Arnish ever banned it. I doubt. I have my doubts. Show me the statement where it says that no human being ever in his life should have any non-veg food. I challenge you. He may say heart patients. There are other authorities I quoted. Dr. William T. Jarvis, Dr. K. Jerry, several. But I am more pragmatic. I agree with him. It's helpful in curing heart disease, not as a general rule. Hope that answers the question. I'm very clear.
Welcome back, friends. I hope you enjoy the video till the last minute. Respected audience, Almighty Allah has clearly mentioned in the Holy Quran, "Uhilla lakum at-tayyibat," that the clear and clean food is totally allowed for you to eat. So you should eat clean food like those animals which are clearly halal for us, like buffalo, cow, goat, and everything else. These are really the food that has been authentic and that has been clear from Almighty Allah. Almighty Allah clearly mentioned in the Holy Quran, حُرِّمَتْ عَلَيْكُمُ الْمَيْتَةُ وَالدَّمُ وَلَحْمُ الْخِنْزِيرِ وَمَا أُهِلَّ لِغَيْرِ اللَّهِ بِهِ وَالْمُنْخَنِقَةُ وَالْمَوْقُوذَةُ وَالْمُتَرَدِّيَةُ وَالنَّطْوِيحَةُ وَمَا أَكَلَ السَّبُعُ إِلَّا مَا زَكَّيْتُمْ. So those animals which are totally prohibited by the religion of Islam, these are those animals which are like dead bodies, pig, the blood, and also those animals which eat other animals like tiger, lion, crocodile, etc. These are totally prohibited for Muslim. So if Almighty Allah clearly allow us to eat halal foods and halal animals, so we should only eat halal animals and halal food. So that's why, respected audience, Muslims celebrate two Eids in 1 year. One is Eid al-Fitr and second is Eid al-Adha. So Eid al-Adha is clearly we can say that Eid al-Adha is clearly a festival that has been celebrated by the Muslim following the Sunnah Ibrahimi. Like Almighty Allah has sent 1,24,000 prophets, and every prophet has conveyed the message of Islam. So every prophet has conveyed the message of Islam, and in entire prophets, Prophet Ibrahim, he was the one that Almighty Allah ordered him in his dream that you should slaughter your own son. So this is really a very, very tough time. This is really a very tough time for the people, especially for those people, and for those these are really tough time for a father that he should slaughter his own son. So it was completely mentioned by the Holy Quran. فَلَمَّا بَلَغَ مَعَهُ السَّعْيَ قَالَ يَا بُنَيَّ إِنِّي أَرَى فِي الْمَنَامِ أَنِّي أَصْبَحُكَ فَانْظُرْ مَاذَا تَرَى قَالَ يَا أَبَتِ افْعَلْ مَا تُؤْمَرْ سَتَجِدُنِي إِنْ شَاءَ اللَّهُ مِنَ الصَّابِرِينَ فَلَمَّا أَسْلَمَ وَتَلَّهُ لِلْجَبِينِ. So respected audience, Almighty Allah clearly mentioned in the Holy Quran, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. I didn't create man and human being but just for my worship. So we are here to do the worship of Almighty Allah. Respected audience, this brother asked question that is non-veg food is responsible for heart disease. So the answer is absolutely not, because the diseases that has been disease and its treatment both are related to Almighty Allah. Almighty Allah clearly mentioned in the Holy Quran, وَإِذَا مَرِضْتُ فَهُوَ يَشْفِينَ. When I become ill, so Almighty Allah is the one who give me his treatment. So Almighty Allah is the one who give us the treatment of a disease. So I hope you enjoy the video. If you like the video, subscribe the channel and share it with your friends.